because NASA does the math. First five, 1 in 9, 1995. 74 shuttle flight, about 1 in 38. 1 in 35, 1 in 40. Go to space that day, or you'll be dead. In the Astro van, by the huge xenon lights, is the Astro van sort of hushed, almost holding hands, looking at that as it gets bigger and bigger. And the hatch is closed, and suddenly,
is here to provide you.
Something that I dreamed about, in fact, that I chose to do when I was 9 years old, is now suddenly within not too many minutes. And about 3.5 minutes before launch, the huge nozzles on the back, like the size of big church bells, swing back and forth, and the mass of them is such like an elephant getting up off its knees or something. And then about 30 seconds before launch, and 15 seconds before launch, lighter and lighter, the force gets on us heavier and heavier, and it feels like someone's pouring cement on you or something. After about 8 minutes and 40 seconds or so, I want to somehow turn myself into that, or a million-pound creation that's going around the world at 5 miles a second, 8 kilometers a second, around the world 16 times a day.
It bulges in the middle, 16,000 light years thick, but out by us it's just 3,000 light years wide.
200 experiments inside, but maybe even more importantly, for a sunset every 45 minutes. It's an entirely different perspective, you know?
Entirely different kind of flying, altogether.
It's an entirely different kind of flying.
You're holding on with one hand. It's an unfathomable, or holding on with one hand, one link to the other 7. My left eye went blind. Eventually, the ball becomes so big that the surface tension takes it across the bridge of your nose like a tiny little waterfall and goes goosh, it goes goosh, it goes goosh into your other eye. And now I was completely blind outside the spaceship. Here, so if you actually do the research, you find out that spider webs like this, it doesn't build those. It builds them down in the corners. And it's for Black Widow because it's the female spider eats the male. It doesn't care about you. We trained underwater thousands of times, and we don't just practice things going right. We practice things going wrong all the time, so that you are constantly walking through those spider webs, and not just underwater, but also in virtual reality labs with the helmet and the gloves, so you feel like it's realistic. And even if you're blinded, instead, 20 years previously, we had started studying Russian, a level of inspiration for other people that never could have been possible otherwise. To take our own self-perception into a new place. Very nice of you. Thank you very much. Thank you. In denial is becoming real.